Turbolift Manual Interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000 languages. For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface. For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic. Sophisticated information storage and processing device used aboard Starfleet vessels. Composed of linear memory crystal material, the isolinear chip came into general use around 2349. Oh, forget it. People make such a big deal about technology. Computer Core Console. One of 4 major control points throughout the Righteous for routing and controlling information relay paths. Controls all ship input-output ports and interfaces with the main computer core. Non-standard technological implant. Borg in origin. Energy source unknown. Readings indicate potentially fatal levels of neuro-generated energy. Wah, wah. Danger. Warning. Leave it alone. Melded alloy cutting tool. Used to dislodge or detach 2 objects composed of alloys of unequal tensor. Designed to separate the 2 objects with a minimum of damage to either surface. Based on a surgical device which was invented to dislodge skin adhesions from frozen titanium tanks. Portable interfacing device. Used to enhance Federation Tricorder's ability to interface with devices of unknown origin. Used as a buffer with potentially dangerous technology. Standard Federation Tricorder. Pretty good at input storage, retrieval, and analysis of information on a banal level, but with none of the unique cosmic qualities of the one I gave you. Reconfigurable bridge station. At present, configured for internal sensor scans. Jeffrey's tube, conduit routing circuitry. I hope somebody knows what that means, because I don't. Standard Federation display. Ops. Jeffrey's tube panel allows access into smaller and less maneuverable Jeffrey's tubes. Jeffrey's tube to corridor access. No, wait, it's a Borg. No, it's a Q. No, it's both. Or is it? Cybernetic elements, but totally lacking in any superfluous biological components. Cybernetic arm element of Borg physiology. Syringe and assimilation attachment for expediting cybernetic to biological connection. Modular, replaceable as needed. Partially assimilated Borg. Biological elements, human. Formerly those of Lieutenant Ralph Furlong. Cybernetic arm element of Borg physiology. Borg weapon attachment. Modular, replaceable as needed. Don't you recognize it? It's your hand. A Borg's hand. Reconfigurable bridge console. Presently configured as navigation, determining and setting course, position relative to space and time. Reconfigurable bridge console. Presently configured as tactical, keeping track of all weapon systems, internal and external shielding, and planning all computer-controlled battle maneuvers. Bulkheads. Bulkheads. Do you know what bulkheads are? Walls. Walls on ships. They could just call them that, but no, they have to make up some fancy nautical name. Humans. You just love complicating things. Turbolift. Intra-ship transport. The turbolift system runs throughout the entire ship, making all major areas accessible within seconds. Dr. Thaddeus Quint, human. Starfleet Medical Class of 49. Chief Medical Officer of the USS Righteous. Considered one of the best multi-species diagnosticians in Starfleet. Personnel file contains numerous personal letters of commendation. mixed with a significant number of incidents of crew conflict. Yes, he does look like me. All right, he is me. But in a way, he's still Quint, too. Things can't always be so literal, you know. Borg Designator Interface Circuit. The central cybernetic element of all Borg. The circuit contains each Borg unit's identification labels and any information not yet uploaded to the collective. If a circuit is removed, the Borg's self-destruct process is initiated and all remaining biological and cybernetic components are vaporized. Yuck. Messy. Computer interface. Direct input port. Allows direct, unbuffered access to the computer analytical core. Emergency med kit contains several high-tech medical instruments, including an experimental programmable hypospray, plus several of the most basic needs associated with emergency medical situations. That means bandages, disinfectants, etc. Barbaric stuff, really. You better just hope you'll never need it. Borg technology, console, access into the Borg collective information. The console can be interfaced via a direct Borg link. You'll be learning more about that. Or standard manual manipulation. You know, pushing buttons, turning knobs, that sort of thing. Borg linkages. All systems are linked through these conduits. In addition, all systems are linked through numerous backup connections. It's Borg. I know that much. Could be anything. Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels. Borg status readouts. A constant flow of ship and system ops. Boring stuff, really. Only a Borg would be interested. Yes, I agree. Does look suspect, doesn't it? Innocent, though. Borg are capable of interfacing directly with one another, sharing and downloading any data acquired when out of the collective's range. Borg Designator Interface Circuit. The central cybernetic element of all Borg. The circuit contains each Borg unit's identification labels and any information not yet uploaded to the collective. If a circuit is removed, the Borg's self-destruct process is initiated and all remaining biological and cybernetic components are vaporized. Except now, it's kind of fried. Partially assimilated Borg. Biological elements, human. Formerly those of Ensign Anastasia Targus. Cardassians. Humanoid race that has been involved in a bitter, extended conflict with the United Federation of Planets. An uneasy truce between the two adversaries was finally reached in 2366. Sound like the Klingons, but far more devious. During a rash of raids by Cardassians on non-military outposts and settlements in 2365, numerous Federation civilians and cadets were captured by the Cardassians. The hostages were often subjected to neurostimulation torture. The stimulation, pleasurable in the extreme, was also profoundly addictive. Once a prisoner was neurologically dependent, stimulation was withheld until the Cardassians got the information they wanted. Pleasant lot, those Cardassians.